Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Mrs. Lighton here with your ELA and writing lesson for today. We are going to be talking about a little bit more about emotions and feelings in poetry, why they are important, and how we can incorporate them into our own poems. So we have who? That is you guys. You guys are going to be third grade poets today. We have what? We are talking about big feelings or big emotions. And where? Where will we find these big feelings? In the poems that you guys are going to write. We also tend to find them in a lot of the poems that we've read so far in this unit. A couple reasons why authors choose to use big emotions or feelings in their poetries is to express themselves. If you are feeling excited about something, you obviously want to convey that to the reader. If you are feeling sad or frustrated, it could be helpful to you to write your feelings down in the form of a poem. Number 2 is to provoke a response from the reader. Number 3 is to allow the reader to form mental images. We talked about how important it is to have these mental images and use your imagination. Use the words that the author is giving you, the describing words, the adjectives, and all of those poetic devices to form the mental images as you read, especially if there are no illustrations to go along with the text. And also to engage the reader or to form a silent connection. So if you are writing about something that frustrates you, the person reading your poem might also have those same feelings. So it could be helpful for them to read what you have written. So the how is going to be our activity for today. I am going to be putting a checklist template up on Seesaw and Dojo for you guys to follow so that each step is clearly stated for you. You can check them off as you have them finished. I'm also going to put an example of a poem up there for you, so don't worry, all of those materials will be available to you guys. So the first step is you are going to choose 3 topics that give you big feelings. These can be a person, they can be a place, or a thing. So just a couple ideas that I jotted down quickly were holidays or family traditions that you may have, friends, or family members that you want to write about, or any places that you have visited or would like to visit. So those are some ideas for you. The second one is you're going to zoom in on a few specific moments from each topic and write down how they make you feel. So you're going to really focus in on each topic specifically. You're going to write down how do you feel during these holidays or traditions? How do you feel when you are with your friends or your family? How do you feel when you are at that specific place? You can also incorporate your 5 senses, so you can tell me what you see, what you hear, what you taste, or what you smell, and how all of those things make you feel. Again, going back to the big feelings. And the third step is you're going to pick one topic, one of the 3. You're going to use all of these details that you did in step 2 to write a poem. You want to make sure that your poem conveys the feelings that you feel. Once again, those big feelings. We really want to make sure that those are being really put on display in your writing. The last step is you're going to try to use at least one poetic device. So alliteration, rhyming, personification, onomatopoeia, all of those things that we talked about in our lessons last week. I've also highlighted in the example poem that I wrote that I will be posting for you where you find the poetic device. So I think I included rhyming, onomatopoeia, and alliteration. You guys do not have to include all 3, and you also do not have to write a super long poem. Just something so that we can get the idea that you understand incorporating big feelings into your writing. Again, checklist will be up, checklist template, and also an example for you. I'm also going to post this little sheet of paper that gives you just some examples of positive feelings to write about. So people, places, or things that give you hope, that show you love, peace, joy, inspiration, surprise. Those are all positive feelings that one could have. On the other side, you can also feel negative feelings. If it's helpful to you to write something about a negative feeling that you have, that's perfectly fine. So some negative feelings that you could be feeling is frustration, anger, doubt, fear, sadness, or guilt. You'll notice in the poem that I wrote, I chose to write about missing school and missing all of you guys and all of my friends at school. And some of the feelings that I have felt in the past it's 6 or 7 weeks since we've been trying to teach from home. So you guys can really get a sense of how I've been feeling, and I hope that we can all get a sense of what you guys feel when we read your work. You can also include illustrations if you would like. It's not required, but of course welcomed if you want to be extra creative. Have fun. If you have any questions, please reach out to your teachers. We are here to help, and we can't wait to see what you come up with. Have fun.